Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm here to bring you some information on the new raids improvement updates. I've been looking forward to this one for a week now. Storage units are finally in the game, which means that your raid will no longer look like this if you've been preparing for Ulm. Now you can actually build one of 3 different types of chests, and there's a small, medium, and a large chest that can store up to 250, 500, or 1,000 items respectively. Now the small one takes 30 construction, the medium takes 60, and the large takes 90. So as you'll see in a second, the large is basically overkill. You really don't need it. The medium will be more than enough to take what you need. So the good news is the planks, which are called Mallignum planks, they are actually dropped by scavengers. The bad news is they are not stackable. So you have to pick them up one by one, which I guess makes it, balances out the update. And then you just go to the hotspot on the map where the storage chest can be built, and it looks really cool. There are no nails required, so that's kind of a nice little update. I don't think they were going to make that because raids don't have nails. You cannot put anything from outside the raid in the box unless you count a hammer in that regard. But as you can see here, all my other items are blurred out. You cannot put them in the box, but you can, however, put secondaries and other things in the box. Now, if there was one thing I was worried about with these chests is that sometimes when you're preparing for a boss or Ulm, you accumulate just a large number of secondaries. As you can see here, I have 246 cave worms and 10 Sicily. But as you can see, it doesn't matter how many of the secondary you have, it still only counts as one item. So as you can probably imagine, 500 is going to be way more than enough to store what you need to do, need to be putting in these chests. So if you have 600 in darkened juice and 300 stinkhorn mushrooms, I originally thought that might take up 900 of the 1,000 slots in the biggest chest, but no, that would only take up 2. So I figured they may update this later, but this is a big relief for me and probably for people who are going to be using these chests. So another update that's come out is the Preserve Prayer Scroll. So it's a second, much more common prayer scroll that's used to unlock the Preserve Prayer. It's no longer possible to unlock Preserve using the existing super expensive prayer scrolls, which people were probably going to only want to use for Rigor or Augury. So that's good. I don't know if you can get it from the demi-bosses or still just the big boss at the end, but we'll find out. The Chambers of Xeric teleport is now in the game. What it is you can get an ancient tablet, and then that can be applied to your Xeric's talisman. And then once you've unlocked that teleport, you'll no longer receive them as reward from raids, and you will always be able to teleport to raids via the talisman. So that's kind of fun to get. Another humongous update for raids is the second farming patch. Now, like I showed earlier in that clip when everything was on the floor, it's been pretty inconvenient to only be able to farm 1 herb at a time. Well, now you have 2 right next to each other. So if you're farming those Buchus and the Golpars, you can do them at the same time, or Noxivers, whatever you want to do. Makes it a lot more useful when farming and getting supplies ready for the final boss. The Kodai insignia and the wand changes. Previously, the Kodai wand was just kind of its own standalone drop. Now, the Kodai insignia is the drop, and it has to be used with a master wand to be able to form the Kodai wand. Other than that, guys, for raids, that's pretty much it. A lot of other people are excited about the Smite change, but that's more of a PvP focused update, and not one I'm going to talk about in this video. But also here, I noticed at the very bottom it says in other news, the Great Ulm has received some balancing changes. I don't know exactly what that means, but if it means anything big, I'll come back to you guys and update you on what's going on. But I really don't think that's going to be a big deal for raids. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Anyways, the storage chests and the double farming patches are the biggest updates today. Hope you guys enjoy them in raids, and I will see you in the next video.